Thank you, Chauncey. We're sad to see you go, but we have no doubts that your critiques and passion will continue to lead to making the entertainment world a better place.
And speaking of worlds, we're going to spice things up with our next segment.
You just couldn't leave without a few more puns, could you?
Nope. But Brandon Krakowski certainly isn't fooling when he shares his guilty pleasure. What have you got to say for yourself, Brandon?
Now, I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. To get this guilty pleasure off my chest, of course. Yes, today we will be diving nose first into the 90s cult oddity Spice World. Now back then, UK girl group the Spice Girls, whose members included Posh, Scary, Sporty, Baby, and Ginger Spice, were seemingly on top of the pop world, releasing hit single after hit single. You embarrassingly know too many of them. Wannabe, Say You'll Be There, my personal favorite, Too Much, the list goes on. Of course, the next logical step was to release a 90-minute feature film, though the film might not be for everyone, as it's not good in any sense of the word. I can't help but to have a soft spot for this weird, charming comedy. Now, the movie does not have much in the way of actual plot. Instead, it borrows heavily from the concept of the Beatles' A Hard Day's Night, following the lives of the group as they prepare for a massive London gig. Evil newspaper executives, incompetent filmmakers, aliens, and even the Pope himself stand in the way, as to be expected in 90s London, of having a successful show. If you couldn't tell from that previous sentence, this film is odd to say the least. However, as strange and off-putting as these bizarre interludes can feel, they're never boring or not entertaining. First-time viewers will always be in anticipation of what ridiculous obstacle the Spice Girls must overcome, no matter how they view the movie itself. Now, the script is corny, underdeveloped, and pretty objectively bad. However, I can't help but to be absolutely charmed by some of what is said. It seems like genuine fun was had in writing this screenplay. Now, the performances themselves are a whole other realm of bizarre. The Spice Girls themselves are mostly game, apart from a hilariously disaffected Victoria Beckham. However, where the film truly shines is its cameos. Elton John shows up for about 20 seconds, Bob Hoskins' one line is dubbed over by Ginger Spice, and 70s glam rock singer Meatloaf plays the driver of the Spice Girls tour bus. So many of these people are far too famous to be in this film, but it only adds to the entertainment. Now, I do have to admit, many of you may not like Spice World, and it's fairly easy to see why. However, when I watch this film, I don't see a soulless corporate cash-in on the Spice Girls' name. I see a weird, entertaining, and even sometimes inspired comedy that just happens to have some great pop tunes in it. I'm Brandon Krakowski, and in case you were wondering, Sporty Spice is the best singer, while Ginger Spice has the best personality of the Spice Girls.